Hello, good morning, SpeedGaming. My name's Keaton. We're doing the Casual Boots tournament, round of 48. We have a great race for you this morning. We got Yoke and versus BrightEyed, and this is game 3 where winner continues. So it'll be a very fun race. We're definitely looking forward to seeing how these runners go, and yeah, it'll be fun. Casual Boost is always a good race to get people to find out where ice rod, if it's going to be an ice rod hunt. We'll see what kind of race we have today for these runners, or this morning for the runners. So yeah. Oh, it's going to be exciting. So we're just waiting for the runners to get off and running, and we'll get this. Yeah, it'll be exciting. So I'll have the Twitch help me out with commenting because I'm doing a solo this morning. Oh, and there we go. Let's see what Uncle says. Look. Right. And Uncle's chest gives us some money right away. Casual Boots is always like the very basic start. You just go rescue Zelda from the cell. And there's a bottle with a bee. Question is, do they want to keep the bee? Keeping the bee, I always like. This way you could get some extra stuff from bottle vendor, which is always handy to have because you never know what you might need from bottle vendor, and just some more. Oh, some bombs. We're just syncing up the time right now, so just to make sure that the race, we're not giving any of the runners a 45-second advantage. There we go. Let's see what the back of the escape has us for today. Back to the escape's always interesting because it could. I always wonder how much when you do back to the escape if it's going to change a runner's routing up. So let me just get maps. So all of the rest of the items back here, except for a small key, is going to be an item. But who knows? We could have a sword. We could have a lantern. And then you're kind of wondering, is it going to be an agaseed, like the agaseed I did yesterday? Which, yay! Darn agaseeds. Just some heart. Oh, very nice kill on the chain guy up, and BrightEyed taking the safe idea of gonna make sure he doesn't die to. Yeah, you don't want to, especially for a race like this where every minute counts. Taking an early death on chain chomp is probably not ideal for the runners. Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh. Oh no. Oh. We'll see how BrightEyed adjusts to this. That's very unfortunate. He looks like his MSU might have had some sort of technical problem, which hopefully that's it. But yeah. I guess the plus side is he could skip a lot of skips in the back of escape. But yeah, now we'll see how he adjusts on the fly. In the meantime, we got Yoke going through the back of escape. See what the last 3 items are going to be today. That's just the map, so he's going to skip that. Looks have a little problem with the rats in the back of the escape. $50 coin, a piece of heart, and some more coins for possibly Zoro's domain. Alright, a really good time before getting out of back escape for Yoke. There's some more bombs. Bombs is always good. 517, really impressive. Really nice job with for BrightEyed on that chain chomp. And there's early flippers. So that could definitely be incentive as getting the runners wanting to go to the back of escape earlier. Or I mean, not the back of escape, but Zora. Ooh, some bombs. Always nice. We got some arrows. And just a 50 coin on lead, so I guess on life support right now. So if anybody wants to see our runners suffer a little bit, that you may be holding out. Well, it's 50 coins, it's gonna 20 coins, it's gonna skip that, which I don't blame them, with 390 coins. It's gonna skip that piece of heart. And definitely the caliber runners here, they're most likely they're not gonna die from early small things like I would. Alright, now we're going to see the basic Kakariko checks. Checking the basement of thieves. Or Blind Hut. So some money. 20 coins. Some more money. And 0 destiny. And we got an early ice rod, so boo, no ice rod hunt today. Alright. So I think the one thing I'm wondering what checks that will BrightEyed kind of skip in order to help him save some time on the way back. If he may just skip Lumberjack Ledge. We'll see. There's some more money. Oh, he is Gonna go to... Okay, so we have a quick map there. So we have a pennant on... So we got a pennant on Eastern. We got a crystal on Hera. Oh, we got a red potion. We got also an early lantern. Oh, we got a master sword on... So... That's interesting, because that... Knowing also what we have with lantern... I can see this now possibility! So... Anybody that wants to see Aga Seed? This... Aga's in logic. Both those runners don't know that yet. And the last crystal is desert. There's a heart piece. Now... the BrightEyed is really close to getting Zora money. So like Zora is in logic, so hopefully for him he could get the money necessary for Zora, because that would be a skip that I don't think he would want to miss. Knowing kind of what we have already, and it would definitely be really hard to want to double back this early in the game. There are some bombs, there's some money, there's some more money, there's some more bombs, there's a boomerang. So nothing in Mini Molder Cave today. Unless, of course, you're a big Red Boomerang fan. And if you are, then you're happy. I definitely like a Red Boomerang. Stun prizes are always nice. Maybe the stun prize may help the runners get some more cash. Oh, that's good for BrightEyed. Yeah, I definitely agree with this. He's gonna try to see what we can do. Oh, okay. I don't think I've actually ever seen he used spin speed there. That's neat. And some more money. And BrightEye's just going to save and quit and do the Kakariko checks. I don't blame him. I mean, from his point of view right now, he doesn't have the money for Zora. So it's really hard to make that commitment to do those checks, and he doesn't have the money for Zora. So now he's just definitely with yeah. But there's going to be plenty of ways that he could get back into this race, so I'm not too worried. We've seen many random things happen in Randomizer. There's Glove. There's Bottle, and there's 20 rubies. So, Glove's interesting, because, I mean, it does open up to mountain checks. Then there's Hookshot. Oh boy. So those flippers are definitely required. So we got hook shot on Zora's lead, some bombs. So hook shot will definitely give us East Mountain access. And it's Boolean logic, and I think that's where Yoke's gonna go right now. Nope, maybe not. Where is he going? He's going to go do the Eastern checks. Or the Saha. Now this is, I mean, he'll get the Master Sword. I kind of feel like he probably should have waited on it. So this is interesting. Like, is it going to do the Eastern checks now? No, she's just going to save and quit. And now do the mountain, I'm assuming. Alright. BrightEyed on his side is now doing all the CAC checks, getting the lantern, realizing he now has access. I'm sort of definitely hoping that he does not think, oh, I should probably do this right now, and maybe that will save me my time. And especially with how much is opened based on the in Zora's area. So we'll see how he routes this. There's some more money. There's a red potion. Yeah, I do agree with you there, Frankie, and chat. Like it's going to be tough. But I think he sort of has to. But we'll see what he does right here. And is he going down? He is going down. All right. So this is good for BrightEyed because he'll get those gloves and he gets those hook shots. So. Nothing yet, and there's a piece of heart, there's some money, there's the cane of Berna, there's the moon pearl, but we still don't have Dark World access. We're still waiting for either a hammer. Well, actually we do have Dark World access, because we could do that. The runners may not like that way of getting the Dark World access, but we have that Dark World access. And I think at this point we're only one item away from Dark World access. That's usually what we're going to try to do. So, we'll definitely see if any of the runners decide to go to Eastern or decide, nope, this is an Iga Seed. So we'll see what Spiral Cave has for us today. Then we have just some bombs and save and quit. So we'll see what happens now. I mean, we still have the Old Man and Desert, and we have Eastern. And Yoke is just going to say, nope, I'm going to skip all that and go right thinking this is going to be an Aga seed. I'm going for Aga. Okay. This could be good, or this could be interesting, because nobody's checked out Eastern, and yet, and nobody's checked the Old Man in Desert. And you're only one item away from, so this is interesting. Yep, Phoenix, yep, we're definitely doing Aga, so we'll see how this goes. Wow, this is... This could definitely help if... Depending on what BrightEyed does, it could either be more of a time sink of trying to search for Hammer, which may not help him. Or if he... Yeah, we'll see what happens, because this... Or if he may find what he needs, and it's a time sink for Yoke, because he did a bunch of checks that he may not need to, or find the tower. So, this is interesting. This could help make the race here, folks. There we go. There's some money. BrightEye's just getting all his knowledge. He's going to now get his Dark World access. And we'll see what he decides to do. Now, I could definitely get where BrightEyed feels behind from the early thing, and it's just... Would he just like try to say, okay, what would my opponent do? Or... We'll see. I always find the hard part with anytime you're kind of feeling behind is is trying to figure out what things you can do to catch up, but at the same time too, you also don't want to do something that may hurt you in the race. But we'll see what happens. And he gets this bomb, he saves and quits. He's gonna go to Link's house, or in this case BrightEye's house, and we'll see where he goes. And he's gonna go climb Aga too. Alright. Let's see if this is the play for... the right play for both runners. Yeah, I definitely will be doing my your checking the back of Catfish right now and seeing if Catfish has the answer. This Catfish never costs any of the runners a seed before, or I've never last located Catfish. Oh, we have a flute on Catfish, so that's definitely something you want to have. Especially, I don't think we've seen a map check yet on Yuck side, so it's usually one of those requirements. Oh, there you got the map check, so yes, flute is required. So we got a pendant on the Red Turtle Rock. We got our 5/6 crystal on Ice Palace and Swamp. See what it does here. So we're just going to do the Skullwoods, try to find those two nice items back of Skullwoods. Hopefully they come up right away. That's always handy. Skullwoods is a crystal dungeon. Because I never seen a vanilla fire rod in Skullwoods before. I find, like with Skullwoods, it's I do definitely find the fire rod more likely to fall in Skullwoods for whatever reason. Any seed I've ever done, which is sort of annoying. Like, is this really Randomizer? There's a map. There's the big key on the other side. There's a small key. We haven't seen an item yet in Skullwoods. There's an item that I think the runners would want. That is the Cane of Samaria. Cane of Samaria! Oh, very nice. And just a compass. So, fire rod is still out there somewhere. And our... That's a pod's pennant today. Now, let's see what BrightEyed does. Yeah, he's gonna definitely do Catfish, so good for him. More money. There's the big key. And now we're missing hammer and Skullwoods. Oh, there's the temper sword. Always nice. So I guess the question is, where is that hammer? And because we still haven't found our alternative Dark World access, and for both these runners, I feel like they're sort of hoping it's I wonder how much realizing if it will affect more BrightEyed than it would Yoku when he sees it. Alright, so Brian's gonna get his Kina Samaria at the back of Skullwoods. Very smart. You don't want to. The runners so far are still running on green mail. And these little grasshoppers do pack a punch. Yeah, I agree that Frankie that it definitely could be in Hype Cave. Or if Hype Cave's not so hyped today, it'll be Johnny Two Bombs. We'll see. And just a heart piece. So far, Beast Town is not the play. Very nice. And that's their first crystal for today. And at the 31-minute mark, we got Beast Town done on Yoke's side. Very nice scripted kill. But we still don't have a hammer. And we still don't have a glove. But we do have a flute. And for your... Yeah, I did not see the sealed until now, but yeah, so all our runners have been fighter sealed. Now, the runners definitely were not punished for getting the completing this board without the hammer. And there's Magic Cape. So doesn't really do anything because we have access to Spike Cave. I don't believe there's anything on Bumper Ledge today. There's a map, and let's see what Johnny Two Bones has for us today. Some booms, a blue boomerang, a net, some more money, and a book. So, Hype Cave was not really that hype for us today, or it could be to be determined if the book comes with anything good. It does open up 2 more checks. The yoke does now. So you're gonna check. Oh, he's gonna activate the flute. Okay, that makes sense. I think the only thing I'm wondering, the flute doesn't really do much right now. Like, I mean, he'll get, if he goes to desert, yeah. There's a bow and desert. So that gives us full access to Eastern. Even though it's a pendant. Pod's also a pendant. But Pod also has 5 checks. And we don't have mirror. So... oh. But right now we also don't have many other checks available besides. Yeah, I'm thinking probably either pause to play. Could be Eastern. There's BrightEyed's first crystal at the 35-minute mark, so he's definitely doing a good job in trying to make up some time, but he's doing, I think an unfortunate part for BrightEyed is he had a early systems failure for anyone that's just joining us. While doing escape. But I guess unfortunate too, he hasn't really done routing wise anything majorly different from what Yoke's done. They all kind of just doing pretty much just following each other's footsteps. So I don't blame them. Nice job using the ice rod to kill those worms, and he has a second crystal. Eastern? Or Pod? That's the question now. Yeah, it's definitely going back to Desert to pick up that second item. And just a green goo and desert. So progression wise it doesn't really nothing really to help. And Joke's now gonna do what's she gonna do now? Is she gonna go to oh he forgot to do the back of old man and desert. So this could give at least some time, a little time back to BrightEyed. Not a lot. but something. And just some money, so nothing there. See, I think at this point I would almost be tempted to do Eastern. But, I mean, 5 chests compared to 3, I do get the pod play right now. Five's definitely higher than 3. Alright. We got a monkey pickup. He definitely charges a lot of money just to open up a door. BrightEyed gets his bow. And gets a small key. I guess this big key. So, based on this knowledge, what we know is pod is bow locked, so you had to go to desert before you get the pod. Logically. Because I mean, there are the posting glitches, or mimic cave, or mimic clip. Oh, just gotta be a little careful here. Not too much. I probably would just. There's the glove. So glove is in odd. Question still remains: where's the hammer? There's a small key. And BrightEyed gets his second crystal. So, pod is required with the glove. Because Meyer is required. We still don't have a medallion, so we don't know what's the entrance, how we're going to get into Meyer, so I don't really know how our runners are going to be incentive, want to take a look at Meyer if they know they can't get into it. But I've never done a Meyer seed where the logical medallion is in those checks in Dark World Mire, or Desert. There's a small heart piece. So besides the glove, nothing really. And a heart. And yep. BrightEyed is just saying, yep, I'm done. I got my big key. Is he gonna do? Yep. No, he's not gonna check, It's kind of surprised he's not going to check the graveyard. But it's in logic with that. Okay, he's going to check the Dark World Mire. Makes sense. These are just 2 checks. So we have Bombos and Mire. And Arrow. And just some more money. So nothing so far in Mire area. Now Yoke's gonna check King's Tomb. And money. I'm wondering if both runners are now going to just last locate Eastern. Because they skipped it right away. Like, this is going to just be 3 checks, potentially, on Yoke's side. I think the one thing that would definitely greatly help, we'll see what BrightEyed does after clearing out Pod. And this is where he's going to get his glove. Here's the glove. Excuse me. And there's the hammer. So hammer is in Bunny Cave. So this was an Agaseed. That is probably a relief for Yokes, because knowing the fact that you did all these checks and wondering if your opponent, because from our knowledge, we didn't know if Aga was still required until now. And there's that's sort of interesting. You're going to go up the mountain now to do those 2 checks. Right, we're still missing Mirror. Hammer's good. It's blocked rock. What is he doing? And he can't get into oh, he's going to go to Hera. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, Trinex. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, there's still looks like an item available in Pod, so Pod could be something. At least according to BrightEyed's tracker. But there's some bombs. No, I believe this is where BrightEyed is going to get his hammer. And this is good for BrightEyed. Nice kill on Yoke side. There's a piece of heart. I believe that's the second item. And that's his fourth crystal. Oh, third crystal. There we go. Well, what's next? Yep, skull. Yep, spike cave. Makes sense. Yeah, spike caves. It's in logic. We have a cape. We got Cane of Burna. Why not? And it's a hard piece, so nothing in Spike Cave. Now, where to next for our runners? Okay, so we're gonna, I believe on the Yoke side we're gonna see purple chest? And hammer pegs? And these are 3 checks. So we're still looking for bombos. We're looking for a mirror. We're looking for a fire rod. So I'm definitely thinking there's probably something in Eastern. That's my thought right now, but I've been wrong. This is why I'm not in this tournament. So let's see what our Smiths have for us, and just some love. Well, that's nice of them. They love us. But if they really loved us, they would give us what we need for progression of the seed. Yep, so Yoke's doing the purple chest. And then yeah, I think after this it's going to be probably Eastern Palace. That's really all that's left. There's Bombos. Okay. So that opens up Meyer. What is he doing? Okay, so I think he was maybe just originally thinking, changing his mind from one area and deciding, oh, no, I got Bombos, and now I'm going to do Meyer. So, let's... Meyer's in Logic. Ice Palace is now in Logic. So these are two good places. So what we know is purple chest is required. So we'll now see what BrightEyed does. We're still missing Fire Rod. No, he... Oh, is he... Okay, I think he's just going to check the... he's doing a ped check. No, maybe not. Okay, yes he is. He just took the wrong tunnel. Alright. So, let's see what's on ped today. If... Something we need on ped. Just cash. So... Sorry everyone that wanted to see a ped seed, but ped is officially dead. Oh. Just sort of laughing because I know my mentor would be criticizing me if I did what Joke did and take the key under the chest first, or under the skull first. Like, no, you gotta get the chest first, not the skull. Okay. There's a small key. Oh, and Yoke's gonna light the torches because he still hasn't found a big key. I sort of get it. I mean, there's only 2 other checks available, so of the 3 checks, this is a play. And there's the big key. So, torches are required in Meyer today. There's compass. So I mean, Eastern could still have our answer. So could Turtle Rock, because Turtle Rock is in Logic with getting Bombos. But there's Mirror. Okay, so now we are 1 item away from Go Mode. So instead of Ice Rod hunt, we may be in a Fire Rod hunt. And BrightEyed get his bombos. And he's just gonna fill up on some potions. So I don't blame him. Can't do spooky right now because we don't have fire rod. And BrightEye's gonna go right to Ice Palace. Alright. So we have some divergence. Not really. I mean, both these, this and Misery, are in logic. And I think we're going to see our runners probably do the reverse of each other during this race. Ice Palace makes sense. Because you have Samaria, it is 3 checks compared to 2 checks. And for some reason, if I'm just trying to think of how much, if like our go mode items in Ice Palace, how much it'll maybe make a difference one way or the other for the runners. And just killed his Meyer boss. Bye bye, Vitreous. There we go. Oh, he's gonna do checkerboard cave. Nothing in checkerboard cave today. And yep, so now we're going to see both our runners in Ice Palace. Yeah, I'm just trying to wonder what will be faster. We still. Oops. BrightEyed, like if he does. Okay, so there's another item in Ice Palace. I just gotta do the back just in case there's one more item there. And just a heart piece. So that's all our items in Mire. So nothing in Mire today. We got a mirror in Misery. That's our next piece of progression. So we're still on the Fire Rod hunt. There's really not many places left for Fire Rod to be. It's either in Turtle Rock or it's in Eastern. And I mean, if it's in Turtle Rock, it would have to be in one of the first early checks. I mean, we could, I guess, depending on the drops of the keys, maybe able to make it all the way to the chess game. Or we'll see. We'll see what our runners do. I imagine that the next play is Eastern. I mean, there's also now having mirror. You could do mirror checks. You could do bombos with the book. Nice kill on BrightEyed's side. Small key. And he gets his crystal. So temporarily tied on the crystal fronts. Yeah, I'm BrightEyed side. I'm going to Meyer. It's clearable. We gotta do it. We'll see what he does. So now that we have the runners kind of retracing each other's steps, make sure we give our wonderful runners a follow, Yoke and BrightEyed. So they're putting on a great show for you this morning on SpeedGaming 2. This is our Link to the Past Randomizer Casual Boost Tournament, round of 48. I am Keaton, your voice for today. Have Phoenix in the background helping out a little bit. He does a lot for the community, 100%, and be sure to give him a follow. And yeah, they're putting on a great race. Just kind of a quick recap. The major difference in time as a result, there was a technical glitch problem early on when BrightEyed did escape or reset his game system. So that cost him about 3 minutes. So that's just. But for the most part, the runners have been kind of following each other's footsteps. And yeah, oh yes, that's right. Makes sense. I forgot. Now getting mirror means swamps available. So it's a crystal dungeon, and we gotta do it. So might as well. But oh, she's gonna do the mirror checks first. Okay. I'm not sure if I like knowing what I know now. Like knowing what we have, if we have just one check left for go, if I would just go right to swamp. I do get the idea, because you want to, if you're only one item from go, you don't want to leave that item behind. So I'm just wondering if this also may give up back some time to BrightEyed, depending on how he routes this. And nothing is in Bombos. Alright, as Yoke goes into Swamp, we'll see what Swamp brings us today. I'm wondering on Yoke's side if, depending on, would he skip left side? One item left to go mode? I guess it depends on how many items are on possible left side. And that could be a deciding factor in this race. Because I don't know if one or both runners would skip it. You know, maybe BrightEyed feels like he's behind. There he gets his mirror. So right now we are Fire Rod Go mode. There's powder. Yay! There's another check we can do. That we'll probably not do. Very nice job on the using Cane of Samaria to do the water dip. No, diver down. There we go. Surprised BrightEye's not using his cape. But he got his kill on Mire. Good job. He gets his crystal. And we'll see where he goes next. Imagine with Mir he'll do checkerboard. And then he'll most likely also make his way for Swamp. Nice job using the ice rod. And there's Fire Rod! So that's 110. We're in go mode. Okay. So wow. Alright. We're just waiting for Skullwoods to be completed, and that's it for the seed. And we'll see what we can do in regards to. Now, the one thing that would help BrightEyed at this point is to try to just not skip any other checks and go right directly to Swamp. We'll see what he does. Looks like he's going to go to the back of, yeah. I get. Because you don't want to do these and figure out... It's definitely easier to do Swamp Palace and not have the guess of, oh, do I go to Less Ice Swamp? Alright, so Yoke's just going to do what he can, and alright, and wow, that was a really quick moth. Really nice job on Yoke's side. Alright, chat. This is the time for the GT guessing game. We have 22 available of options to find out if our runners are going to open up, get what they need for GT. I'd like to see a rusher suffer a little bit, so we'll go with the numbers. So I'll go with, make sure nobody's picked it yet. So I'm gonna go with the number 17 myself. Let's see how you'll sort of roast this. I mean, they don't have silvers. Temper sword. I mean, silvers are probably in GT. So this was definitely a very linear seed where you kind of, once you kind of got bombos, it gives you mirror, gave you swamp. So there's BrightEyed powder. Then this is, oh, that's not good for BrightEyed, unfortunately. Alright, let's see your DTs. There's one, there's two, and there's mirror. Okay. And there's blue mail. That's our first mail upgrade for today. I don't think our runners will need it. They got cape, they got Kina, Berna, so they got a lot of safeties. They got a lot of hearts. I believe they got some goos. There's red mail. Okay, just in case you didn't have enough safeties. Here you go, game. The game says, you may want this. So we got very, so nothing, and those two extra checks by BrightEyed. I kind of maybe get the idea that it's probably left side is probably a check the opponent may not do, and thinking their way it's possibly an out. $10, $11, $12, $13. Oh, some arrows. So that's number 14. At least I think it is. There's Craig's. There's that. There's Malky's. Aww. I lose. Oh well. So we know it's on the right side. Yeah, now BrightEyed gets his Gomo item. And doing his Skull Woods. And there's the big key. And he's gonna get. He already has a small key, but he's gonna get the extra one. So I get it. This way he doesn't have to kill one of those little hammer sores. Well, and skipping those extra chests, I'm assuming. And they don't need silvers. There we go. And Yoke's doing a climb. Now, like all things considering, even with the like they routed it pretty much the exact same for both runners. Like there's pretty much a mimic of each other except for Ice Palace. So the major difference was in Swamp, where BrightEyed did left side and Yoke did not. Yeah, that's smart. At this point, like, you don't want to take a unnecessary death up the mountain. Oh, this one. No. Oh, there's Butter Sword. So Butter Sword's always nice. I mean, these runners don't necessarily need it, but oh, that's actually a neat idea. And that's kind of nice. All right, he's not even going to check it. He's just going to go right to the boss. What silvers? Don't use silvers. Very nice. On Yoke's side, we got. I guess I see. And there comes Ganon. I think Yoke's just adding to his bonk rate there. This is actually a really good time for for the runners. I mean, folks should be yokes should be done. But we've seen stranger things happen in Randomizer, so I feel like I shouldn't want to jinx the runners. Okay, that's... He's just gonna now just give me a little bit of a heart attack of... oh, he missed his fire torch. No matter. He'll be okay. He's just spinning around, and there we go. One. Let's just gotta do a few more of these, and we'll see how he does. Oh, that little red flame. I think this will be the last round of them. There he goes. Put your GGs in chat. Or yoke. It'll be our... Assuming he crosses the bridge. Yeah, GGs. He's got the win for today. Congratulations. And looks like BrightEyed forfeited. But yeah, it was a good race. Like 126.41's a wonderful time, and it was a very linear seed. Where both runners really didn't they really took the same path throughout the entire seed. Obviously the major difference is some glitch and we're joined right now with BrightEyed. GG's.
Thank you so much.
Oh, good run. That's a very unfortunate issue at the start. Do you know what happened, or?
Yeah, like I don't know if you noticed, like the first 2 minutes, I was just having controller issues, and I don't think my controller was plugged in all the way, so I went to go push it all the way in, and it just, you know how consoles are, sometimes they just I didn't like that you touched me, so crash. That was rough.
Yeah. How'd you like to see it overall? And also joined by Yokes. GG's.
GG, brother.
GG's. Thanks.
It wasn't a really bad seed or anything. It felt bad to skip Eastern in the beginning, and then kind of rush Aga, because the whole time I'm sitting there in my head going, if there's a fire rod or a mirror or mitts in Eastern, I'm cooked.
Or hammer.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hammer. Yeah. I'm like, oh no.
Well, and also
same for me. By the end, I was like, if mirror or fire rod are in Eastern, then I'm screwed. I was actually willing to go to TR next after Red Bomb then, but
same.
It didn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Yep.
And both of you, throughout the race, you pretty much did the same routing. So there wasn't really much opportunity for you, BrightEyed, to kind of catch up, because everything else was the same. You both went to Aga right away. You both went to Dark Death Mountain right away. You did the Thieves Town routes, and Yeah, so it just turned out to be. I think maybe the only major difference was you did left side swamp
Yeah.
compared to what you did.
Yeah, I was kind of gambling and hedging at that point.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, if it's there, because like it wasn't over. I was expecting a GG a dot done any second. So the longer it went on, the more I was like, oh, it's somewhere deep in logic. So I was, hedging and trying to dig the deep
Yep.
checks, and especially
Yeah,
since big key and and a compass came up early. I was like, there's at least one item there.
yeah. And I think you did the ped check, if I remember right. But unfortunately, there was just cash on that. But yeah, no, it was a pretty straightforward. It was like one of those C's that you kind of got your items and you like just tell it's like, okay, I got mirror, so now do swamp, or I got bombos, and then yeah, got bombos, you did mire, got the mirror, do swamp, swamp had
Yeah.
your fire rod.
Yeah, it was really A to B to C.
So yeah, definitely one of those seeds.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you find your did you like your strategy there, Yoke, or how was it overall, or did you feel comfortable throughout your run, or?
Yeah, I mean, my execution wasn't like I think it wasn't the best today, but I felt all right. It was like a super linear seed, and Eastern would have been the only major upset. Everything else I just did. It was along the way. I just played this pretty linear, and it worked out in the end. If something would have been in Eastern, then I would have felt extremely bad. But turned
When did
out
you go to
alright.
Pod?
I did the entirety of the Dark World. I did Front of Sky Woods. I full cleared Thief Zone. I did all the checks, and then I went to Pod.
Yeah, that's so funny. We did the same exact thing.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
and it,
I did Desert before. I got the bow from Desert. Then I went to Pod.
Oh, I didn't have the bow. That's funny. Did you beat it? Did you beat Pod?
I almost did actually. I went back to Pod. I mistracked, but then I was like, I was on my way to Pod the second time, and I was like, oh no, it's abandoned. And then I saved and quit.
yeah, I also thought because at that point maybe you just realized you also had bombos and maybe had access. I'm like, oh yeah, I have access to Meyer, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was what you were thinking there too, because yeah.
Actually, it was a mistrack. A good old mistrack.
There you go. Yeah, because it was interesting to see that Hammer was in Super Bunny Cave. I was like, oh, the 3 checks. Okay, of course it's in Mrs. Of course it's in Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah. At that point, it had to be there. Otherwise, it was Eastern. I think my last location. Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. I think I had Smith's chain left still. But yeah, that was already pretty close. Pretty close to being in Eastern.
Yeah, you're right, because I think both of you have not done. Well, I mean, I think it's hard to do Smith chain without the mirror and without hammer, so you're just more isolating more checks and making especially Smith chain just more unbearable than it already is. It's like without the mirror, it's like
Yeah,
so,
you're starting it like hammerless, mirrorless, and you're like, I don't want to do this.
No, I don't blame you. Like no powder. Like there's just like, do I really want to do these 2 checks? But it obviously turned out to be a play that was good to get bombos, which obviously is required for both Turtle Rock and Meyer.
Yeah.
I want to go to Turtle Rock.
But yeah, no, GG's to both of you.
GG, Oak.
Yeah, GG's. Thanks.
We'll probably have to async Seed 2, but hopefully I can pull it out and force game 3.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Thanks for the restream. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for great race, you guys. Anything else for the community?
No, just thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hope it was entertaining.
All right, no problem. GG's for both of you. GG's, and yeah, GG's, yo. Congrats on the big win.
Thank you. And yeah, goodbye.
GG's
Thank you.
later.
It's easy. And thank you for everyone in the community for watching us today. It's a great race. Continue to stay tuned. We do have a race going on currently with I believe that started at 10 o'clock today. So yeah. Well, we also have other races on these scheduled. So we have one at 3. Well, we don't know if it's on any channels right now. We'll keep you notified. But yeah, continue watching content. GG's again. Thank you for Phoenix for helping in the background set things up. Again, thank you everyone from the community. And this is Keaton. And this is the Casual Boots tournament. Continue. Thank you very much. Have a good one.